Today's lesson is about calculating tax and tip. Your learning target says, I can calculate how much money to add to my purchase to cover tax. I can calculate how much money to leave as a tip. So here you're going to see the notes that I gave you for your interactive math notebook. On the left, you will see the amount of tax over the total purchase price equals the percent with no sign over 100. So our problem says you went shopping for some new clothes. Your total before tax was $78.50. If you have to pay 7.5% sales tax, how much tax will you pay on the purchase? So we're simply going to start putting things in where they belong. This $78.50, that's your total purchase. So we're going to put that as your denominator, $78.50. This percent, that's going to live right up here. And we're not going to use a percent sign. We're just going to put 7 5/10. Whoops. 7 5/10. And you're going to pick up your calculator. You're going to multiply your diagonal, 7850 times 7 5/10. Divide by 100, and you're going to get kind of a crazy number. You're going to get x equals 5.8875. But in our money system, you only get 2 decimal places. So I'm going to put a cut line right here. You're going to look at that number. If that number is 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, you're simply going to cut at the cut line and discard the rest of that. But since it is a 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, I'm going to round $5.88 up to, that's a dollar sign, $5.89. So that's how much tax you would pay on this purchase. Here's a slightly different problem. It says a portable Blu-ray player costs $118.99. The sales tax rate is 7%. How much will it cost in total to buy the Blu-ray player? Round your answer to the nearest cent. I want you to stop me. I want you to fill in your proportion. See if you can find how much tax I'm going to pay. And then, if you're feeling really good, I want you to see if you can find how much it will cost in total for the Blu-ray. When you are ready, you're going to come back and check with me. All right, so let's start putting in what we know. We know the purchase is $118.99. We know 100 will always go there. And we know the 7 without any percent sign is going to go there. And we don't know the tax. So you're going to pick up your calculator. You're going to take $118.99 times 7. You're going to get whatever that answer is, and you're going to divide by 100. Again, you're going to get sort of a crazy number. You're going to get x equals 8.3293. And again, we can't have that in our money system, so we're going to put a cut line. We're going to look right here. Whoops, sorry. Let me undo that. We're going to look right here, and since that's a 9, we're going to pay $8.33 in tax. But that's not the question. The question said, how much will it cost in total? So unfortunately, you have to pay, let me try that again. You have to pay $118.99 for the Blu-ray player and an additional $8.33 in tax. And so the answer to the question would be, you will pay $127.32 in all. All right, well, let's try this problem. So you bought a t-shirt for $12.99 and shorts for $17.50. The sales tax rate was 7.5%. How much did he spend in all? Round your answer to the nearest cent. All right, I'm going to try a different color this time. All right. right, so the cashier is going to add up the $12.99 for the t-shirt plus the $17.50 for the shorts. And so the merchandise total is going to be $30.94. So we have to know that before we even go further and use our proportion. So I'm going to go ahead and set it up like this. We're going to put 100 here as always. We have 7.5 as our tax rate, and our merchandise total is $30.94. All right, so you're going to pick up your calculator, multiply, divide by 100, and you will get tax of 2.28675. Now at this point I want you to pause. I'm going to round the tax, and you're going to figure out how much did he spend it all to the nearest cent. Come back when you're ready to check. All right, so here's our cut line. Because that's a 6, you're going to pay $2.29 in tax. So in all, Sawyer bought $30.94 in clothes. Plus, he had to pay $2.29 in tax. So the answer to this problem is $32.78. This is our last sales tax question, and it's a bit tricky. It says a belt costs $35, but when the cashier rang it up, she asked for $37.45. What was the tax rate to the nearest whole percent? So we're going to start off the same way we've been starting off. We're going to get our proportion in here. This is always 100, but this time I don't know the tax rate. Keep in mind right here, that is the merchandise total. So that's the $35. And the numerator is how much tax you pay. Well, we have to do an extra calculation here. The cashier asked for $37.45, but my merchandise, my belt, it only cost $35. So the difference in those two amounts must be the tax, and that's going to live right up here. So I paid $2.45 in tax. I'm going to take that times 100, divide by 35, and no rounding is necessary. You should come out with exactly 7, but because it's tax rate, we're going to add our symbol. Let's change gears and calculate tip for a bit. So these are also some notes that I gave you for your notebook. Notice I still have a proportion. I have the amount of tip as my numerator over the bill before tax as my denominator equals the percent over 100. So this problem says your family spent $42 on dinner and wants to leave an 18% tip. How much money should your family leave your server? So I'm simply going to start filling things in. It says that my family spent $42. That was my bill. So I'm going to put 42 as my denominator. And I want to leave an 18% tip, so that's going to live right up here. No percent sign. And we don't know that. Pick up your calculator. Take 42 times 18. Divide by 100. And I don't think this one needs any rounding. I think you're just going to give your server $7.56. Let's try an in all problem. This one says your family had eaten out at Buffalo Wild Wings. The bill came to $54.75. You want to leave an 18% tip. Without calculating tax, how much would the meal cost you? Round your answer to the nearest cent. All right, we're going to set up our proportion. We're going to start filling things in. So this was my bill, $54.75. This is always 100. 18% lives here, and we don't know that. So you're going to pick up your calculator. You're going to take 18 times $54.75 divided by 100. And your tip is going to round to $9.86. You had to round that one up. But that's not what you pay for the entire meal. So make sure that you pay for the meal and the tip. So the answer to the question, how much will the meal cost you? That meal is going to cost you $64.61. All right, let's see if you're ready for one of these by yourself. It says you are taking your mom out to Olive Garden for her birthday. You both order a soda at $1.99 each. Your pasta cost $15.99, and your mom's chicken cost $17.99. If you leave a 20% tip, how much, without sales tax, will the meal cost you in all? Round your answer to the nearest cent. Why don't you pause me, see if you can work this out, and then when you are ready, come back to check. All right, the very first thing that your server is going to do is going to calculate your bill. So we have to, $1.99 for your soda, $1.99 for mom's soda, $15.99 for your chicken, and $17.99 for mom's, you got pasta and mom got chicken. So that comes out to be $37.96. So when you use your proportion, that $37.96 goes right there. The amount you want to leave for a tip is 20%. And we're going to put 100 right here like always. And you used your calculator, you took 20 times $37.96. Whatever that was, you divided by 100. So in this case, your tip is going to be $7.59. But it asks in all. So the food costs $37.96. The tip was another $7.59. So in all, your food cost you $45.55. This time, we're not going to know the tip rate, but we can figure that out. So we're going to set up our proportion. The bill, $75.17. How much of a tip we left, that lives up here. This is always 100, and this we don't know yet. So why don't you go ahead and solve this? So pause me and come back when you're ready to check. All right, did you multiply $11.28 times 100? Did you divide by 75/17? And when you round to the nearest whole percent, that comes out to be 15%. And we are done with the lesson. So now you need to have a piece of paper that you're going to turn in tomorrow with the answers to these 5 video questions. Video question number 1 says, a set of golf balls sells for $20 and the sales tax is 5 7/75%. What is the total cost? Round your answer to the nearest cent. You're going to work this out on your scratch paper, the paper you're going to turn in to me tomorrow. So pause me now and then come back when you are ready for question 2. Question number 2 says, Melody buys a skateboard that costs $79.99 and a helmet that costs $26.99. The tax rate is 7.5%. How much will she spend in all? Round your answer to the nearest cent. So you're going to work this problem on the paper you'll turn in to me tomorrow. And when you're ready for question 3, you will come back. So pause me now. Question number 3 says, Carl and Rita ate breakfast at the local diner. Their bill came to $21.48. Since they knew the waitress, they left her a 25% tip. How much money did they give the waitress for her tip? Round your answer to the nearest cent. Pause me while you work this out. Come back when you're ready for question number 4. Question number 4 says, for lunch I had an iced tea for $1.50 and a sandwich for $7.99. I left my server a 20% tip. Without tax, how much did my meal cost in all? Pause me to answer the question. Come back when you're ready for the last video question. All right, question number 5. This is it, last one. I bought a scarf for $9.99 and some boots for $47.99. The cashier asked me for $62.04. What was the tax rate to the nearest whole percent? All right, you're going to finish this problem. Make sure your name is on your paper, and tomorrow you're going to turn this in for me to grade.